Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online Morrowind. Last time, when we left off, we got a new quest, so let's take a look. Divine Conundrum. There's some kind of trouble on the road outside Sedanin. Apparently a buoyant armiger was wounded while on a mission for Lord Vivek. I should locate Kanan Valasa, who's with the wounded armiger. I need to travel to the road outside Sedanin and locate Kanan Valasa and the wounded buoyant armiger. Okay, sounds good. So is there anything else actually for us here in Sedanin? Let's take a look around. What's this? Oh, that is somebody's house. We are not going to be going in there. Oh, gosh, that is horrifying. Ugh. Gives me chills up the spine. Oh, actually, is this a... Oh, this is a cookery. Not super interested. Let's head out. Okay. So then let's head down the road here. Oh, what do we have? The Great Houses and Their Use. Oh, that is a very long book. I did say I was going to read books though, so let's take a look. Living in the Ashlands, you get used to life being hard. Angry Quama, poisonous fungus, tribal raiders. Everything wants to kill you. Don't let them. I've compiled some notes on the great houses of the Dark Elves. Use them or don't. It's your decision, just don't come crawling to Tel Verano if you find yourself in a dress slave caravan. House Inderil. If you're anywhere near the southern shore of the Inner Sea, House Inderil probably runs the show. The dogs of Almalexia control the most powerful house in Stonefalls and Dashan. The Dres have money and House Redoran has troops, but don't be fooled. The Blue Hats control the spiritual heart of the Ashlands. Have you seen their crest? It has wings to let them fly far above us. That's how they see us, beneath them, far beneath them. The military in Stonefalls is one of the most powerful in the region, and Inderil's war hero, Tanval, is right at the top. Loose coins. Bribe Inderil troops before any others. They have the most clout. Don't try cracking temples. They're like fortresses. Anyone in Inderil robes has serious clout in Stonefalls and Dashan. Look for easier targets. House Redoran. Duty, honor, idiocy. Redoran has the common folk thinking their house is the strong arm of the Pact. Whenever you see a group of Pact military officers in the field, they want you to think the most impressive hats belong to their noble house. The reality is somewhat different. Red Hat troops do drive the Pact armies, but from the ground, not the top. Argonian scouts and Nord berserkers also command a lot of troops. The reason they try to slip this coin under the cup? Redoran nobles are still upset the Pact was formed in the first place. Their martial prowess looks a little thinner compared to Argonian stealth and Nord courage. To quote from one of their proverbs, life is hard. Judge, endure, and reflect. A careless life is not worth living. That's all well and good until different-looking folk come along. Then it's time to lie and strut for the commoners. Loose coins. Redoran troops are humorless but greedy. Offer one enough and he'd sell you his own mother. Never insult a Redoran to his face. In fact, never insult a Redoran. They have a tendency to hear things in the training yard. If you're going to pick a pocket, a Redoran is a good target. Just make sure your escape, or just make good your escape. Blech. Or you'll be meeting with the three sooner than you planned. House Hlalu. You have to hand it to the Hlalu. They actually walk the talk when it comes to Pact togetherness. It's not because they suddenly love our ancient enemies and slaves, though. No, Hlalu's Grandmaster is just smarter than most of the rest. An open hand makes it harder to notice the dagger behind your back, am I right? While Inderil holds claim to the most powerful positions, Hlalu has a snake's grip on Dashan. Narcissus is one of their greatest cities, and even in Mournhold, they have a lot of clout. Hlalu public houses and plantations are everywhere south of Stonefalls. Learn their layouts well. A lot of the builders use the same plans over and over. When you learn the hiding places in one Hlalu public house, you've learned them all. Loose coins. Hlalu troops are like Quama queens in Dashan. Use that against them. Outside Dashan, Hlalu house members are likely to feel like they're standing in an ash storm. No matter where you see them, yellow hats make good marks. Take them all for their worth. House Dres. You probably think you know the Dres, right? Heartless slavers with rigid class roles. Arrogant nobles who just as soon sell you as look at you. You're pretty much right. Don't Cross Dress is a good bit of coin you can roll around in your head. I can hear you now, though. Tell they have more money than they know what to do with. And you're right again. Your average dress noble has enough jewelry on display to tempt even the most seasoned cutpurse. Restrain your nimble fingers, friend. Dress justice doesn't bother with ordinators or local guardsmen. You cross the dress, you disappear. You're dead or a slave on some noble's plantation. Loose coins. The coins are all tied up in a slave master's purse. Don't cross the dress. House Telvanni. There's only one good thing about this house of mages. They don't give a guar about the pact. They only care about their sanctuary on the Telvanni coast. When the pact formed, they got their robes in a twist and tossed out every other house trooper they could find. They're no friends of the lizards or the Nords. They wouldn't walk to the other side of the road to save another house's Grand Master. In short, they're the classic ivory tower wizards. Everything else about the brown hats is bad news. They move almost as many slaves as House Dres. To become a noble in House Telvanni, you'll need serious power. Look at a well-dressed brown hat the wrong way, and they'll melt your face off. They value fabulous magical treasures just as much as books you couldn't trade for a stale of loaf bread. Loose coins? Rampaging Daedra couldn't make me assault a mage's tower. But if you're desperate to leave Nirn, I suggest buying armor enchanted against fire and frost. Then observe the tower as long as you can. If the Mark has any magical defenses in place, he'll probably have to come outside to restore them. You might have better luck on the street, but examine your new loot carefully. Some treasures have their own defenses built in. That was actually a really interesting read, learning about the different houses. Alright, so we've got a way shrine here we can travel back to if we need to. And it looks like someone out here needs our help. Halinir.
Dull-clawed pieces of... How could this happen, Falura?
You seem to be having some problems.
Yes. Hello. What are you doing out in the middle of nowhere? Going for a walk? This one often walks. Around here, I mean.
Yeah, are you okay? You seem... not nervous, just kind of crazy.
Nervous? Me? Ha! Do not make this one laugh. Hollins here is just horrible. Bandits kicked this one out of his home and stole his crops. Hollins here is just a simple farmer, you see. They will make me a starving pauper.
Yeah, I suppose I could help you?
You will help? Oh, bless you. This one planted his crops in a cavern nearby. Zain Sipilu, please, retrieve my notes and poison the water. Without proper irrigation, the plants will wither. It pains me to kill them, but these bandits must not prosper.
That seems like a horrible idea. I could just go and kill the bandits and you could get your farm back. I feel like destroying your entire farm is solving the wrong problem. But sure, I'll do it for you.
You are a true hero, Walker.
I don't feel like one.
A noble warrior. Falura and I are forever in your debt.
Yeah, who's Falura?
Falura is this one's loyal farmhand. She is not very bright, and she is very lazy. Always scribbling notes and asking silly questions. But I keep her on anyway. Hallingier always does right by his friends.
You sound like you're very good friends. Yeah, couldn't you actually look for a better farmhand, though?
I could, but this one likes Falura. Plus, she probably knows too much.
Knows too much about what?
She knows too much about my farming practices. Yes. Hallingier has many secret farming tricks, like using fish heads and guar dung for fertilizer. But this one has already said too much, yes?
No, not enough. What exactly are you growing there?
Sorry, I was just... Hey! You and I have the same belt buckle. What are the chances, huh?
Very slim. Very interesting. Don't change the subject.
I am sorry. This one is a nervous wreck. Hallengier is growing a rare Khajiiti herb. Very delicate and very desirable. Good for seasoning fish and soothing the humors. Satisfied?
Yeah, we'll find out when I actually go there.
Do not worry, Walker. You can depend on Hallengier.
Yeah, I've literally depended on everyone else more than I'm depending on you right now. Okay, so, in terms of our map, we can enter the plantation. Yeah, let's do that. Nope, wrong. Hidden harvest. There we go. How do I get rid of that marker? I forget. Oh, God, I'm ruining everything. Okay, yeah, let's, though we are actually right next to this other quest, so we'll just do that. Oop. Okay, no, I'm getting reacquainted with the controls, and I'm just messing everything up. Right, we're gonna talk to Canon Valesa because they are right here, and we did take up this quest first. Oh gosh, what is happening?
Forgive me, Outlander, but I have enough to deal with. I'm just a simple tribunal priest, and the trouble at the ancestral tomb was too much for even our buoyant armiger to deal with. I have failed Lord Vivek, and left a colleague alone at the tomb.
Yeah, what happened at the tomb?
Lord Vivek sent the three of us to seek guidance at the Andreno ancestral tomb. We were attacked when we got there, and our guard was seriously hurt. I barely got her to safety, but we failed to complete the mission Lord Vivek bestowed upon us.
Yeah, you mentioned another priest?
Canon Levoul. He remained behind after we retreated from the tomb. I know he wants to get back inside and ask Lord Vivek's questions, but there's no way he can get past the Daedra, or ask the questions on his own. May the three grant him wisdom.
Yeah, I suppose I could go to the tomb and help Levoul. Ah, what? Uh-oh.
Why, the three? First a wounded armiger, now this!
By dawn and dusk, evil creeps through the shadows of my beloved Vardenfell. But an outlander arrives to aid my people, just as I have foreseen.
There's words.
You might want to get that checked out.
What happened?
Merciful Azura, the Mother Soul spoke through you. It's a miracle!
That didn't look like a miracle. That kind of looked like demonic possession.
Lord Vivek, protect me. That was Azura, the queen of the night sky. And you, she spoke directly to you, Outlander. I'm surprised the Daedric Prince would risk Lord Vivek's wrath to proclaim a prophecy. But she did say you were here to aid us.
Yeah, what is happening?
The Daedric Prince Azura possessed that woman and spoke through her. I've heard of such occurrences, of course, but to witness such an event... She said evil creeps through the land. I wonder if it has anything to do with what we saw at the tomb.
Yeah, what exactly happened at the tomb?
We sought guidance in a matter that concerns Lord Vivek. I received specific questions to ask while Levoul concentrated on summoning his ancestor. The Daedra ruined those plans when they fell upon Urnsey, and we were forced to flee.
Daedra? There?
Vile creatures from oblivion. You hear about an odd ghost or a nest of vampires, but never Daedra. Please, if they're still there, they'll rip Canon Levoul apart. He's definitely not a warrior. Just look at what they did to the buoyant armiger.
Okay, yeah, everyone keeps throwing that word around. What is a buoyant armiger?
The buoyant armigers comprise one of the military orders of the Tribunal Temple. They seek to emulate Lord Vivek's deeds through actions and words. Poor Urnsey. Those monsters went straight for her. Her blood flowed like lava from Red Mountain. Where are you from? Children learn of Red Mountain before they even taste Flynn. The mountain.
What is Flynn?
Center of Harven, periodically rumbling like a sleeping Nyx shaking its leg. Lately, however, it seems to be waking from its long slumber.
Huh. Okay, tell me about Lord Vivek, actually.
You don't know Lord Vivek, one of the living gods of the Dunmer Tribunal. You must be new to our land, Outlander.
I am.
There's no
Very
time.
new.
Canon Levoul remain behind. He needs help if he's going to get inside the tomb and ask Vivek's questions.
Well, I'm still going to ask you, because a living god, that just sounds a little strange.
Yes, one of the god monarchs of Morrowind. He's the warrior poet who lives in a grand palace in Vivek City. Lord Vivek sent us on this holy mission to request information from Canon Levoul's ancestor. It breaks my heart that I have failed him.
Okay, tell me about Azura.
Azura is the cruel but wise Daedric prince of dawn and dusk. She's one of the good Daedra, for what that's worth. But for her to speak through an innocent means something terrible is about to happen. Why else would she dare Lord Vivek's wrath?
So I'm assuming that they do not get along then.
What do they teach you where you come from? Lord Vivek's a living god! Azura is merely the anticipation of Sothasil. Vivek stands as the present and the future, while Azura clearly represents Vardenfell's past. So no, they don't get along.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Right. So then where is that quest going to take us? So, okay, Can I turn that off? There we go. Okay, go to the Andrano Ancestral Tomb, or go... We're gonna go here. I really want to know what that is. Oh. Let me quickly activate my mount. That is in my collections. Yes, I have it. Got it. Thank you. There we go. Right, so it's up this way a little bit on the road. I don't think it's too far. I'm not entirely sure how big this zone is. It's pretty big. Yeah, that is pretty massive, actually. It's definitely at least the size, I think, of 1 or 2 zones put together from the mainland. But I just got here, so what do I know? Alright, so we're getting fairly close. Hopefully it's not too difficult. We actually are able to level up. Alright, so here we go. We're at the cave. Before we head inside, let's make sure I'm leveling up. Gonna add more health. And 2 skill points. Nice. Scorch. Stir a group of shock that attack after 3 seconds, dealing 4/5/9/5 magic damage to enemies in front of you. Okay. Green Balance. I can still only get Fungal Growth or Frost Cloak. Two-handed, you know, I don't really want to use two-handed. I'm not sure what kind of weapons I want to use yet. I'm probably just going to play around with them until something feels right. In the meantime, I think I'll focus on my class skills. Or I could put... No, I don't have any points to put in Soul Magic. I think I'm going to get Fungal Growth. Actually, I should just get one of each, shouldn't I? So that I can at least have 1 skill from each class on my tree, or on my skill bar, so that I can level them up. I think that's probably the best thing to do right now, just so I can kind of experiment. Alright, so let's head inside. Zansipilu. Its dampness, volcanic warmth, and natural ventilation does something. Ginseng? Okay. Alright, so we're gonna find out that this guy's been growing... Well, I don't know. Is there anything he'd be growing that would really be bad? I mean, there's not a whole lot that's illegal in Vardenfell. Except moon sugar. He might have been growing moon sugar. Anything over here? A fetcher fly. And a shroom beetle. That's interesting. Yeah, really? Nothing over here? Oops. Yeah, okay, nothing over here. Let's carry on another direction. Ah, okay. Nick sounds are violent. Gotta remember that. Go! Mushrooms! Cool. And what's Frost Cloak look like? Oh, I like that. That's cool. Decorative wax, okay. Alright, I gotta remember to lead with the Cliff Racer. Because it is a ranged attack, and boy, that's actually pretty powerful. Alright, let's take a look. That's better than what I have equipped. Iron Greatsword, that's pretty good. I do have an Iron Dagger, but I don't have anything to equip in my offhand. Oh, I forgot I have this. Some lockpicks, a soul gem, heirloom bow, and Velothi travel greaves. Right, so those are pretty good. That's heavy armor. I don't know if I want to stick to medium armor or not. I'm kind of thinking I'll be mixing it up. Maybe 3 heavy, 1 light, 2 medium. Maybe. Or 3 heavy, 3 medium, 1 light. I'm not sure. I'll figure it out. Right now, these are really good, though. Yeah, those are good. Heirloom bow. I can try using the bow for a little bit. Actually, that is that is actually kind of fun. Nice. Alright. Heavy armor increased to 2. Good to see, good to see. Winter's Embrace is improving as well. And I gained a skill line for the bow. Good to see. And what do you guys think? Would you prefer if I played in third person? I'm okay playing in either. I think I like first person, though, for the immersion. Oh, wow. Oh, that is awesome. This place is enormous. That is so cool. And we have stalkers. Okay. Alright, this is really cool. So are all of the Nixhound Prowler, Fetcherfly Hive. Okay. Are all of the caves... I mean, I guess this is the first one. Maybe they made it really impressive. But are all of the caves and delves and everything like that, are they all this big? Just massive. Even if I can't go to all of it, it's just cool to see. Alright, a Nyx Ox. That's not something I've seen before. Whoa, gosh, it flies. It flies. Nice. Okay, Winter's Embrace looks really cool. I love the way it reflects everything. Love that. Okay, and he wanted us to poison something. Halangir's Notes. A series of scribbles, charts, and stains cover the pages. First seed 15. Halangir found a fertile place. It was happenstance. This one just needed a place to rest his weary heels and eat a sugary meal. But as soon as I arrived, I smelled something fresh and loomy. Soil. Real soil, not the sour, fungusy rock I see everywhere else. Halangir will do a thorough survey. This might be the place. Moons be praised. Zanzipilu is perfect. Well, perhaps not perfect. There are many giant bugs that try to poke Halangir's belly with their pointy noses, but it is like this one's mother always said. There is no sugar without challenge. Halangir will travel to Seydanin. I am sure to find someone who can help. Another boon for Halangir. I met a dark elf in town who can help me with my Nixhound problem. She is sour and has no experience in agriculture, but this one has a good feeling about her. The Nixes are tamed and the crop is planted. All that remains is the waiting. This one hates waiting. Hopefully my little darlings will grow quickly. Hollingier's sugar pouch grows lighter by the day. If all goes as planned, though, this one's sugary pouch will fill to bursting. So, that's moon sugar, huh? Yep, that's definitely moon sugar. Okay. Whoop. Oh, God. Whoa, 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 whoa. Didn't plan on this. Did not plan on this. Alright, I don't have the mana enough to really be... Block, 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 block. Okay. Alright, the big one's down. Let's focus on the big one. I should get Winter's Embrace going. Ow. Alright. Alright, I'm doing pretty good. And charged attack and block. There we go. Oh, of course, the mud crab has to join in. Okay. That kind of caught me off guard. Right, let's go get Hollingier's Toxin.